Welcome, sports fans. The stage is set here in Miami, Florida. The visiting Dallas Mavericks will face off against the Heat. Hello there, along with Kenny Smith, Kevin Harlan on hand. Craig Sager will join us a bit later. Well, it's time for the tip-off. Let's get underway. The Mavericks get the tip, and we're underway. Dishes it to the left side. To Nowitzki. Dampier snatches it down inside. The last layup, no good. Nowitzki gets whistled for blocking, and that's his first foul of the game. Haslem hands it off to Williams. Shaq unloads. Misses everything with the triple. About 4.5 minutes left in the first quarter. It's picked off by Wade.
The defender was at least 2 steps ahead on that pass. He knew exactly where the ball was going.
Haslem hands it off. Passes it to Williams. The Heat turn this one over out of bounds. Howard inbounds the ball. Terry puts it up, hits the jumper.
The Mavs want to set the tone here from the first bucket.
Now for the Gatorade Around the Cooler update, let's check in with the third member of our team, Craig Sager. Craig?
Well, I had a moment to speak with Pat Riley, coach of the Heat. He said the key for them defensively is to fight through screens and deny any daylight to shooters. He told me with their outside touch, you need to get a hand in their face and contest every shot.
Thanks, Craig. Left wing. Dishes it to Wade. Williams has it outside. The Heat will retain possession.
Switch, baby, switch. Close out.
Shot clock winding down. Dampier yanks down the defensive rebound. It's a 2-point differential. Last shot laid in by Terry.
Great community.
Walker inbounds the ball. Just over 3 minutes left in the first. The dump off to Williams. Shoots. Hit the left iron, but dropped in by Wade. Tremendous mid-range shooting ability.
Yeah, that satin jumper of his makes him a serious threat on offense.
Here's Terry. It's good. The skip pass to Haslem. Outside. Shaq to the 10. Howard corrals the miss inside.
There's no answer to that miss. Just one of those things that happens every few years.
Last shot laid in by Harris. To Wade. Lets it go. Grabbed inside by Shaq. It's deflected, and it's scooped up by Terry.
That was a careless pass. The D was lurking on the kick out the whole time.
The Heat will take their first timeout. O'Neal inbounds the ball. Walker passes it to Williams. Dirk hauls it down inside. The Mavericks bring it up. They're on a 10-2 run. Here's Howard. Walker snatches it down. And it's an 8-point game. Has it far side. Walker hands it to Shaq. Haslem shoots off target from downtown. The Mavericks, with a basket this trip, could really change the game. Get that out of here. And it heads out of bounds. Last touch by the Heat. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Mavericks. Walker inbounds the ball.
They're D'ing up man to man.
Throws it up. I don't know what he was thinking, but naturally the three was off by Shaq. Terry overheads it down low. Last basket was made by Howard. Good for the three-point play. Here's Wade. Can't put an end to the run.
Wade needs to come back to earth. That's not his shot at all.
To Howard. Perimeter. Feeds it to the high post. Stolen by Shaq. Wade takes the turnaround Jay. Puts too much on it. The turnaround Jay to Dirk Harris. Dishes it to Dirk. Backs him down. Left wing. 7 on the shot clock. Passes it to Harris. Releases. Sticks it from 17 feet.
Sometimes folks
O'Neal inbounds the ball. 23 seconds left in the first. Haslem has it out left. Dampier grabs the defensive rebound. Terry races up court.
They've been dominating the boards, and that's why they're dominating the scoreboard. These guys are playing their hearts out.
Misfired on that last three by Dirk. Here's Haslem. Drops in the pretty layup. Terry raises up. There's the horn, and we've got a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. At the end of one, it's 15-4. Make sure you tune in. O'Neal inbounds it to start the second quarter. Hands it off. The handoff to O'Neal. Stolen by Howard.
He read that pass just like a book. He was all over it.
The dish to Terry from just inside the arc. Snaps the net. Pass down low. Nowitzki hauls it in. About 4.5 minutes left in the half. Stolen away.
Ooh, quick hands. He grabbed the ball right out of the air and picked it off.
That last layup was missed by Wade. He can't get the first. He misses them both. Shoots it up. Pulled in by Haslem.
The defense can't bank on him missing no shot. That mid-range shot is his bread and butter.
Here's Posey. Noah Harris has picked up his first foul of the game. Good on the first of three. He's off on the second. And he nails the third. Nowitzki inbounds the ball. Right around 4 minutes left in the second. To Howard. Plays it in. Sweet time to lead into the rack. The Heat will take a timeout. Walker is back in the game after a short rest.
Straight man-to-man D here.
Wade. Lobs it to Haslam, to the 10, and a foul's called.
Shooting 2.
He can't hit the first. He misses them both. About 3.5 minutes left in the half. Gets it right side. Hammered in by Harris. Walker inbounds the ball. Williams swings it to Haslam. Walker snatches the offensive rebound. Offline on that last shot.
The D got a little lucky that time. That's a shot he should have made.
Howard glides in. Great pass by Terry. To Wade, deflects the pass, and it's gathered up by Nowitzki. The Mavericks with a nice lead. Inside. The reverse. Fouled, and he was real close to getting the three-point opportunity. He'll go to the line for 2. He knocks down the first one. Ja checks in for the first time. He gets them both. O'Neal inbounds the ball. The Heat are trying to stop this run. Stolen by Harris. Here's Terry. Howard snatches the rebound. Feeds it to the left. To Harris. Terry. Fires. Buries the triple. Nice shot by the 8-year veteran. 2:19 left in the half. Passes it to Shaq. O'Neal is called for the charge, and that's his second foul of the game.
Boy, he played that one beautifully. Saw where the ball handler was headed, got there first and set his feet. Great play.
Terry puts it up. Ja gets the board inside. The last layup, no good.
There's no answer to that, Mitch. Just one of those things that happens every few years.
Outside. Dishes it to Walker. Hands it off to Zoe. Haslam gets it on the perimeter. Offline on that last shot. The Mavericks on a roll, looking to extend their run. Spins. Releases. Swished through by Howard.
Howard was quick on the draw with that shot, but he was open and he knocked it down.
Here's Haslam. Way off. The Mavericks with a nice lead. The pass to Nowitzki.
Here's another look with the Toyota fast break hand.
Haslam inbounds the ball. Poked away, and it's scooped up by the Mavericks. Skip pass, low block. Harris, count it.
Another big bucket, and they pushed away way out in front.
1:04 left in the second. To Williams. Money on the jump shot. Harris shoots, makes it from 18 feet out.
I can tell you that little separation from the defender makes a big difference. Case in point on that shot.
Williams releases, can't connect on the quick shot. Goes up. The layup cashed in by Howard.
Straight man-to-man D here.
Howard is going to be hit with the blocking call, and that's his first foul of the game. The Mavericks have some guys getting tired out there, and they'll bring in some subs. Zoe inbounds the ball. Here's Williams. Scores off the inbound pass.
Williams came up with a sweet bucket there off the...
The Mavs bring it up to 4-run. Harris shoots it up. Bounced off back iron and in. 19 seconds left in the second. Releases. Defensive rebound corralled by Crozier. Here's Howard. Wade grabs it.
There's no answer to that miss. Just one of those things that happens every few years.
It takes a bad bounce and goes out of bounds. The Mavericks have some guys getting tired out there, and they'll bring in some subs. Johnson shoots it. We've reached halftime with the score 40-10.
Man, this is ugly, Kev. Talking about whooping some tail.
Yeah, a lopsided game to say the least. Well, it's time for our 2K Sports Halftime Report. The Mavs have been doing an outstanding job of pushing the... Walker inbounds it to start the second half. Pulls the trigger. The long-range three was rifled in by Williams. Dumps it to Howard. Stolen by Wade. Here's Walker. Dampier grabs it, and that's his fourth rebound thus far. Great anticipation.
The defender was at least 2 steps ahead on that pass. He knew exactly where the ball was going.
Now for the Gatorade Around the Cooler update. Let's check in with the third member of our team, Craig Sager. Craig?
Kevin, during the break, I spoke with Avery Johnson, coach of the Mavericks. He told me that they've done a good job of being aggressive and controlling the tempo of the game. He said sometimes you're just feeling it offensively, and that's certainly been the case in this game. Guys?
All right, thank you, Craig. Terry fires from the high post, bricks it off the front iron. Right around 4 minutes left in the third quarter. The last layup was dropped in by Williams. Howard inbounds the ball.
Williams got a step on the D and worked inside for an easy layup.
Lifts off, sank the basket, and gets a trip to the line for one more.
Well, he did a great job to absorb the contact and still knock it down. Heck of a play.
Good for the three-point play. The Heat call timeout. The Heat have a lot of ground to make up. Gets it high post. Here's Haslam. Nope.
Complimentary reality check, my friend. That's not your shot. Never try that shot again. You're welcome.
About 3.5 minutes left in the third. Terry from downtown. It falls.
He's got such a silk.
Shat inbounds the ball. Shoots. Offensive rebound by O'Neal. Here's Walker. Wade snatches the offensive rebound. Walker from downtown sinks it. Nice shot by the 11th year veteran out of Kentucky. Terry dishes it to Howard, releases, misses it from the wing. Deflects the pass, and it heads out of bounds. Last touch by the Mavericks. Releases the triple buried by Williams. The Mavericks playing well and have this game well in hand at this point. Terry overheads it to the right. Here's Howard. No good. Wade has picked up his third foul of the game. He knocks down the first one. Walker will come off the floor. And he splits the free throws. Posey raises up. Pockets the free ball.
Well, a D was in the area, but when you're guarding a guy like that, you can't give him a good look.
Releases. Gathered up by Haslam. The Heat with the ball. They're on a 9-1 run. Here's Williams. Nowitzki yanks down the defensive rebound. 1:53 left in the third. Dampier with the crossover. He gets hammered and he'll head to the line.
Looked like a good call from here. Definitely some contact on the shot.
He can't get the first. He's off on the second. The Heat are letting this game get away from them. Let's see if they respond. Posey from deep. Dirk yanks it down off the glass.
Posey got a pretty good look at that one, Kev. The D should really try to stay in his hip pocket.
The last tray was cashed in by Terry. O'Neal inbounds the ball. Williams dumps it off to Wade. Shoots it up. Shaq snatches down the offensive rebound. He puts up a three. It's drained by Wade.
I'm speechless, Kevin. With his shooting ability, that's 1 in 100 shot.
To Harris, it's picked off by Williams. Here's Wade, misses the jumper. The Mavericks with a nice lead. Terry to the rim, count, and he'll have a chance for a three-point play.
Well, he did a great job to absorb the contact and still knock it down. Heck of a play.
He completes the three-point play. Haslam inbounds the ball.
Straight man-to-man D here.
Last tray off the mark by Williams. To the inside, dishes it to the perimeter. On the money! "30 seconds left in the third quarter. 6-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Heat. Williams gets whistled for blocking. That's his first foul of the game. In the bonus, he'll go to the line. He knocks down the first one. He gets them both. Throws it up. Penetrated the lane, but it's off by Williams.
Williams won't get easy shots like that every time down the floor. He's got to hit those.
Haslam inbounds the ball. Here's Posey. Dirk snatches the defensive rebound.
That's the end of the third quarter.
We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've got a blowout in the making. It's 59-30. Terry. Howard inbounds it to start the fourth quarter. To Howard. Dampier. Oh, just misses, but he'll get 2 shots at the line. And he makes the first one. Wade is back in the game after a short rest. He gets them both. Wade dumps it off, swings it to O'Neal. Crosses it over. It's missed by Howard.
The defense can't bank on him missing those shots. That mid-range shot is his bread and butter.
The last layup was dropped in by Wade.
Nice focus to get that shot off, even with the defender hanging all over him.
He completes the three-point play. Dampier inbounds the ball, but it's tracked down by Dampier. The Mavericks playing well and have this game well in hand at this point. Terry from about 16 bounces off the left rim and out. Just over 4 minutes left in the game. O'Neal hands it off to Wade. Right wing. Fires. Off target three by Walker.
They've been dominating the boards, and that's why they're dominating the scoreboard. These guys are playing their hearts out.
The last layup was dropped in. Here's Wade. Off the mark with the fadeaway. Passes it to Dirk. Stackhouse goes up. Oh, just misses, but he'll get 2 shots at the line. And he makes the first one. Ja comes in off the bench. He gets them both. Walker inbounds the ball. Releases. Can from the arc by Williams. Sweet.
No.
Just over 3 minutes left in the game. Stackhouse has it on the perimeter. The swing pass to Terry.
Jason Eugene Terry, known as the Jet, has stolen my nickname, but he can have it because he's getting better use out of it.
Wade hands it off. Here's Walker. Off the mark with the 3 ball. The Mavericks playing well and have this game well in hand at this point. Last shot laid in by Stack. The Heat call time. Williams will head to the bench. O'Neal inbounds the ball. Outside. Anderson with the shot. No good from three-point land. 2:33 left in the game. Last shot laid in by Terry.
Fourth quarter with a double-digit lead. You can't be in better position than that.
To Posey. Dumps it off. Wade shoots. And it's no good. Poor shot selection there, to say the least.
Complimentary reality check, my friend. That's not your shot. Never try that shot.
The Heat looking for a basket to put an end to this run. Takes it up. The layup cashed in by Posey. The Mavericks have it, and they'll probably take their time. Here's Howard. Oh, just misses, but he'll get 2 shots at the line. He can't get the first. Terry will go to the bench, and with their lead, he'll probably be a spectator for the rest of the game. Good on number 2. Haslam inbounds the ball. The dump off to Payton. Hands it to Haslam. lays it right in.
Haslam got to step on the D and worked inside for an easy layup.
The Mavericks with a nice lead. Has it outside. Dirk shoots it. Nice dish by Harris. 1:28 left in the fourth. Walker passes it to Zoe. The Heat commit the turnover, and that's their 10th so far. Harris feeds it cross court. The handoff to Jop, to Howard. Gets some hang time. Almost a three-point opportunity. Instead, he'll go to the line for two. He knocks down the first one. Williams got a quick breather, but they need him to get back on the floor. Gets them both. Haslam inbounds the ball. The Heat have a lot of ground to make up. From just inside the arc, drilled in by Walker.
Walker fired it up almost right away, but when you're that open, you can't pass it up.
54 seconds left in the game. Perimeter, Crozier dumps it off to Stackhouse. Here's Harris. Yes! Wade with the shot. Shot is on it.
I guess you gotta admire his optimism. He actually thought he could make that.
Harris spins. Dishes it to the perimeter. To Howard. Puts the hammer down.
It's all but over, Kevin. They're doing whatever they want out there.
18 seconds left in the fourth. With the shot. Pulled in by Wade. Morning. Stackhouse dumps it off from about 19 feet. Nope. The Mavericks cruise to a win as they